Angelic, ingenious supplies.
What's up, Spikes? Welcome back to another Modern Horizons 3 Commander Showdown. Today we are playing the alternate commanders. I believe these aren't the face commanders.
Correct.
Yes, these are the head and shoulders commanders.
There's no face on any of
There's
these.
no face. None of these have faces.
Mine certainly doesn't have a face.
Here's mine.
Before we get started, though, I just want to give a quick shout out. Thanks again to Wizards of the Coast for sending us these decks to play with early. The earlier they send these decks to us, the earlier we can get this content out to you. And we do have some pretty banger content coming in the pipeline. So thank you very much. And also thanks again to our sponsor, Gamegenic. They provide all of the accessories, the gaming accessories that you see here, as well as behind us here. They make sleeves, deck boxes, binders, playmats, everything, and it's all really high quality. You should definitely go check them out. If you have a local game store, they hopefully carry them, and if they don't, you should ask them very politely to carry Gamegenic products. But anyway, I am Bill. I'm going first in turn order, and I am playing Coram the Undertaker. This is the alternate commander for the Graveyard Overdrive deck. This is a Jund Lurgoyf Kindred deck, sort of. But Coram kind of takes it in a different direction. He is the biggest, his power is equal to the biggest power among creatures in all graveyards. So he is the biggest boy. Whenever he attacks, each player mills a card, and then I can play a land and cast a spell from among cards that were milled this turn. So very interesting. I'm excited to play your guys' stuff. I think that's going to be really good for me specifically, and I'm looking forward to it.
It's not going to be. It's not going to be good for you at all. Hello, Baron. I'm playing Azlask, the Swelling Scourge. No, I'm not thinking any questions at this time, actually. This is the backup commander to the Eldrazi Incursion pre-constructed deck. I am trying to sacrifice my colorless creatures to gain more experience counters, and then activate my Wurberg ability to kill Bill mostly, but everyone else
At some point.
second and third. But yeah, so I'm just playing a 5-color Devoid Eldrazi deck.
Hi, I'm Jan, and I'm playing Jyoti Moag Ancient.
Great names.
Which is the alternate commander for the Tricky Terrain deck. So instead of making my lands all types of lands and my creatures all types of creatures, Jyoti, whenever you cast them, ETBs and makes a Dryad Arbor for each time you've cast Jyoti. I'm going to be making lands and fighting people with lands and fighting lands.
Looking for Opal Palace, probably?
Yeah, opaling the palace, all that stuff.
Yeah, absolutely. Hi, everybody. My name's Alex, and today I'm playing Cayth, Famed Mechanist. This commander is all about trying to cast non-token creatures so I can fabricate. Fabricate being either make a servo or put a 1/1 counter on it. Because Cayth's ability is 2 and tap to choose one for either populate or proliferate. So I either have lots of tokens or lots of counters or lots and lots of energy in this creative energy deck.
Mm-hmm. I'm actually super excited to see this commander in action. I think the design is really, really clean. Not to say that the other ones aren't, but I like this one a lot.
It's easier to pronounce.
It's easier to pronounce, yeah.
I think my biggest opponent is me pronouncing my commander's name.
Yeah.
That's fair. Well,
Anyway.
easy to pronounce. Let's crack into our Gamegenic Bastions.
I'm going to draw a card. And what format are we playing again?
Commander.
Is this not modern or standard or any of those other 60-card formats? Because I'm going to go basic swamp into Stitcher's Supplier.
Oh.
So I'd like to, when this enters the battlefield, mill 3 cards. That'll be a Forest, a Sakura Tribe Elder, and an Anger.
Oh, you son of
I
a-
don't have a mountain yet, but when I do, my creatures will have haste. So I'm looking forward to that. I'll pass the turn.
I'm playing Path of Ancestry tapped. I want to pass the turn. Path of Ancestry?
No, I'm going to tell you Temple of Maestry. I'm going to scry one, bottom it. And I'll pass.
Shame.
Okay, draw a card. Play an island, pass turn.
Alrighty, I'll untap, draw. I'm going to play this Mossfire Valley, which will allow me to play this Talisman of Impulse.
Slum
We're
Mountain.
ramping. And then move to combat. First Blood is going to go at Alex for 1. So I have you 39, and then I'm going to be passing the turn.
Draw. I'm just going to play a Brushland, and I'm going to pass.
One untap. Yeah, I'm going to draw. Then I'm going to play this Vine Glimmer Snarl and elect not to reveal a card. And I'll pass turn.
That's free information.
That sure is. Play a Plains Return and pass.
All right.
Forest.
Untap, draw. Oh, we did it! I'm gonna play a mountain.
Oh dear.
I'm gonna tap this. I'm gonna tap this mountain with my Moss Fire Valley for green, red, black, colorless from Talisman of Impulse. I'd like to cast Coram, the Undertaker.
You got it.
So he currently has +2/+0, so he's 2/5, and has haste. So I would like to move to combat. I'm going to attack Jan for 2 and Alex for 1. Each player will mill a card.
Solemn Simulacrum.
Chivalry.
Magus of the Candelabra.
Interesting.
So I'll take 1, go to 38.
Yes.
And I'll take 2 and go to 38.
No, I attacked Aaron for 1 with Stitcher Supplier. That was my intent.
Oh, I'll go to 39.
If I misspoke.
Well, we've already
now I'm
revealed.
losing.
Anyway, I'm going to pass the turn.
I'm going to play a Battlefield Forge. Big fan of all the Painlands in this deck. And then I'm going to play a Glaring Flesh Raker. That's a name. A few things are going to happen. First of all, I have cast a creature that shares creature type with my commander, so I get to scry 1. Oh no, can't cast that. Put it on the bottom. And then Glaring Flesh Raker is a 3-mana 2/2. Whenever you cast a colorless spell, create a 0/1 Eldrazi spawn. And then whenever another colorless creature enters the battlefield under your control, it deals 1 damage to each opponent.
Oh, that's going to
a
get really good. Really fast.
I'm going to pass.
All right.
My Eldrazi Aristocrats.
I'm going to draw this card, and I'm going to play a Flooded Grove. I'm going to cast Sage of the Maze.
Oh, that card's
That's a new
good.
one.
Elf Wizard, I can tap to add 2 mana and any combination of colors. I can tap until the end of your turn. Until end of turn, target land I control becomes an XX citizen creature with haste in addition to its other creature types, where X is twice the number of gates you control. Activate only as a sorcery. Tap an untap gate you control. Untap Sage of the Maze.
How many gates you got?
It's currently 0.
Okay, it's
Good amount
for
to
us.
have. Yeah.
Good for us.
I'll pass turn.
Right on, I'll draw a card. We're going to play a mountain as land for turn, pay 1/2 for Talisman of Creativity. And then we'll pass the turn.
Okay. Let's untap here. And upkeep nothing. I will draw a card. I'm just going to move straight to combat. I want to punch some people. I'm going to swing at Aaron for 2 with Coram. I'm going to leave the Stitcher Supplier back. So everybody's going to mill a card.
Forest.
Renzo.
I milled a Mortivore.
Mortifor is the biggest now, right?
A number of creature cards in all graveyards. I currently have 2, 2, 1.
There's 1 there.
Okay. So now Coram is now 5 because his power is equal to Mortivore's. But yeah, anyway. So
I'll choose not to block.
Excellent.
I'll go to 34.
Excellent. I'm going
5
to
commander damage.
play.
Matters.
I'm going to play Jan's Forest, thanks to Coram. Give. Then I'm going to play this Talisman of Indulgence. And then I'm going to tap it, paying myself for 1 to make a black. Second black here. This does shrink my Coram because this guy's no longer in my graveyard, but I'm going to play Mortivore from my graveyard. So its power and toughness are currently it's a 4/4. And I will pass the turn.
That.
Oh, it's got regenerate too.
It does.
That's gross.
Yeah.
Draw a card. We'll play a Tranquil Landscape.
Yep.
It taps at a colorless, or I can sacrifice the treasure library for basic forest, plains, or island and put it onto the battlefield tapped.
Good.
I will pay 3 mana. And I will cast my commander, whose name is difficult to pronounce, the Swelling Scourge, who is also shares a creature type with my commander, so I'll scry 1. Mm-hmm. So when I cast this, I also make a Scion. And then that's going to make a few things that's going to happen here.
Yep.
Scion's going to come into play. Or sorry, Spawn will come into play. No, much worse, only has 0 power.
0/1.
So that triggers the second ability. Whenever another colorless creature enters a battlefield in your control, it deals 1 damage to each opponent. And then I have another one come into play, so it's going to be 2 all around, except for me. Yeah, and then my commander again, it's a 2/2. Whenever my commander, again, or another colorless creature I control dies, which may or may not include my Eldrazi spawn, I get an experience counter, and then I can pay 5 to buff my team.
Okay.
But I'll pass for now.
All right. I'll untap and draw. I would like to add 2 blue, 5, and I'll cast a Tatiova. Mythic Druid.
Classic
I
Simic
will
card.
play a Desert of the Mindful as land for turn. I will gain a life,
Draw a card.
draw a card, and I will pass turn.
Wow. Play planes. 1, 2, 3. Colorless. For Cayth, Famed Mechanist. Enters the battlefield. We're going to fabricate 1 to put a counter on Cayth. Now a 4/4. Pass the turn.
Okay. I'm gonna untap. I'm also going to denote Coram's power here. I believe he's currently only 2.
Yes.
Because the Mortivore is not in my graveyard. So he's a 2/5. Anyway, I will draw a card. I'm going to move to combat. I'm going to attack Jan with Coram trigger. Everybody mill a card.
Five. Nope, not a creature.
Terrastodon.
Terrastodon. This is now a 9/5.
I built my really blue baby looking crib swap.
Excellent. Yeah.
Yeah. I'll take 9.
Okay. During my second main phase, I'm going to play this Tainted Wood from my graveyard as my land for the turn. I'm going to steal this Filigree Racer.
No, my car!
I'm going to steal your car. This is Grand Theft Auto.
Are you sure that the insurance payments are like really good?
So this Filigree Racer, when it enters play, I get 4 energy, which is not something that this deck, I think, can really do anything with. But when it attacks, I may pay 2 energy to give target instant or sorcery card in my graveyard Jumpstart until end of turn, and then crew 1. Then I will just be passing the turn, I believe.
All right, one tap. Draw. All right, I will play a Reliquary Tower as my land, and then I'm going to pay 4. I'll keep a brush land again. I'm going to cast Be Smooth Mind Render, which will trigger my Glaring Flesh Raker. Sorry, my apologies. To make another Eldrazi spawn. Everyone will take the damage.
Everyone will take 2 total, right?
Yeah, everyone will take another one here in a moment, but I have to scry 1.
Yes.
Do I like that one?
It's gonna get milled by this thing.
Yeah, that's less. I like it a little less. Okay, so we've scryed to the bottom. We've made our Eldrazi spawn. This comes into play, and it is a 4/3 Devoid Menace. Whenever it deals combat damage to a player, that player exiles cards from the top of the library until they exile a non-land card. You may cast that card You may cast that card by paying life equal to its mana value rather than paying its mana cost.
That's pretty good.
I am a fan, and I will pass the turn again.
All right. I'm gonna untap. Draw this card. I'll play Yevmaya, Cradle of Growth. I'll gain a life, draw a card.
Okay.
Then I will tap 5 to cast Urban Evolution. Draw 3 cards. May play an additional land this turn.
That's pretty good.
I like that card.
For my additional land, I'll play an Urza's Tower. Draw a card, gain a life.
28.
Then I'll tap 1, cast a Soul Ring.
I don't think he's got enough mana. How do you think?
What the heck?
We're storming.
Storming out.
Storming out.
Anything else there, Jen?
At that point, I am just going to pass the turn, and I have to discard a card.
Okie dokie. We're going to untap, upkeep, and draw. Play a mountain as our land for turn.
Although it looks like Alex has got a fair mana base.
That's pretty close to it anyway. We'll tap 1, 2, 3, 4 for Aether Storm Rock. Flying, and whenever it or another creature enters the battlefield under my control, you get an energy. I'm going to go ahead and grab an energy. It also fabricates when it enters the battlefield because it's a non-token creature thanks to Cayth. So we'll go ahead and put a +1 counter on it. And then we'll pass the turn.
Excellent. Could I get just one more check on number of creatures in graveyard for Mortivore purposes?
0.
Okay, so Mortivore is a 6/6. Draw for turn. I'm going to tap 3 here with this Mossfire Valley, using a green of some variety. I'm going to find myself a Tarmogoyf nest and put it onto this mountain. That's where they live. Then I'm going to move to combat.
Is that true? I thought they were like forest creatures because of the green mana.
They live in the Jund mana.
They live in Jund, approximately. I'm going to update my commander. My commander has 9 power. I'm going to move to combat. I'm going to attack Aaron for 9. Trigger. Rippeteer's Overlook.
Combustible Gearhulk.
Desert of the Indomitable. So it's 11
Selective
now?
Obliteration.
Oh, no, Gearhulk. I was thinking...
Blightsteel. Yeah.
But yeah, so this guy has not changed. This goes up by 1.
I think I have to block at this point. I don't want to, but I will.
Yep.
You can die. I will get 1 experience.
Excellent.
Okay, so that dying gives me 1 experience, which I will represent with this coin, plus this die.
Excellent. For my land for the turn, I'm going to steal Jan's Desert of the Indomitable.
It enters tapped.
Yes, it does, but it's mine.
You just pick both. Why are you...
I get to steal your things.
They're my things.
Then I think I'm just passing the turn after that.
Sure. Draw. I'm going to pay 1, 2, and 3 for a Garrick's Uprising.
Ooh. What does that do?
So when it enters the battlefield, if I control a creature power 4 greater, I draw a card, which I currently have.
Nice.
And then creatures I control have trample. And whatever creature power 4 greater enters the battlefield under my control, draw a card.
That's pretty sweet.
So I'll draw one. I will move to combat. Attack Chan.
What is this now?
It's a 4/3 Menace Trample. And when it hits you, I reveal a top party library until you exile a non-land card. I may cast that card by paying mana, by paying life instead of its mana value.
Fine. Why not Alex?
I can't get through over here.
Yeah, this is a 7/7.
Go to 24.
Yep. Mana Reflection.
I will cast Mana Reflection.
6. Yep, that's pretty good. 28.
Hey. You know, that one not bad. It's good the Jan doesn't have it, though. You know, that's all I'm
I
saying.
mean, well, I wouldn't be able to cast it. I don't have enough mana. Don't look at what I'm doing.
Just don't make eye contact with me. Stop it.
Listen to what I'm saying.
I think that's still the end of my turn.
All right, dope.
I guess that's it. Go ahead.
On tap.
Mana Reflection.
I draw this card. Oh, it's a Sunken Palace. This island. All right, I think I'm going to do something that I don't know has ever happened on this show before.
Wow, you really opened yourself up to about 70 horrible jokes there, and you're welcome for not choosing any of them.
So I'm going to 10.
Yeah, 10.
I'm going to cast Apex Devastator.
Hey,
I do love Apex Devastator.
And I would like to Cascade 4 times.
do it. Let's go.
Yeah.
10 or less.
First Cascade.
Nothing.
Beast Within.
Okay, targeting probably the 9 power commander that's hitting people.
Or my mana,
it's
or
the
my mana
mana-
reflection.
That's the Mana Reflection.
Oh, yeah, that's a good one.
My guy will still have haste if I
Mana
cast him.
Reflection.
Sorry, my response to targeting Mana Reflection. That's not very cool.
Well, probably not until we're done cascading, right?
No,
no, they're
this
reciprocal
still
cascades.
resolves.
So I
There's 4 instances
it's 4
of
instances of
Cascade.
Cascade.
Oh, really?
So,
I thought we just did them all.
No, they don't.
Okay.
They still resolve individually.
Okay, to go.
I will float 4 colorless.
Okay.
Dead. That is my move. Give me a beast.
Yeah. I don't know if it's
Well,
going
that was cool. You know, a star burns brightest, dies the fastest. Something.
I think I missed my Tatiova trigger, but we'll address that in a minute. Next Cascade. Blast Zone. Evacuation.
Oh my god.
Pass.
Pass. Good pass.
Not
Yeah.
going to cast that one.
Yeah.
Desert Warfare. Whenever I sacrifice a desert, and whenever a desert card is put into your graveyard from your hand or library, put that card into the battlefield under your control. Give me an next end step. You combat on your turn. If you control 5 or more deserts, create that many. Okay, well, I'll cast it.
Yep.
All right, last one. Summary Dismissal. That was a very lackluster.
I mean, you still have a 10/10.
You still have
I
a
don't have a mana reflection.
Yeah.
I feel like that is the moral of the story. I believe I missed Tatiova. I won't draw a card, but I will gain a life.
Okay.
Yeah, I think I'll pass the turn.
Hello, I have 4 colors mana floating.
Would you like what
you wanna do?
I will cast my Eldrazi Confluence.
Oh my gosh.
I don't know, but I can cast it. I'm going to cast it.
Sure.
So choose. It's a 4-mana instant. Choose 3. You may choose the same mode more than once.
Okay.
Target creature gets +3/-3. Exile target non-land permanent. Then return to the battlefield. Tap under its owner's control, which did not do to mana reflection. Yeah. Or create a 1/1 Eldrazi Scion. I think I
scions
have
kill
to
Tatiova?
kill Tatiova out of
fear.
revenge, if you will.
Got a 9.
And then well, I can't kill the 9/9. Well, I could if I
could
only
kill the
killed him.
9/9.
No, it's a 9.
It's a 9/5.
I'm targeting this thing twice.
Okay.
You can recast that.
He does.
All right.
Goes to
My
command
thing dead?
zone.
What's happening?
Yeah.
Yes.
There's 3 instances of it.
I'm nameless inversioning this and double
right.
nameless inversioning this.
Yes.
That's fine.
Okay.
Kill
and
two
and that's
guys.
the end of the turn?
Yes.
Okay. At the end of Jan's turn, I'm going to proliferate. However, I'm not going to target Cayth or Wingmate Rock or Aetherstorm Rock, just myself to put an energy counter. And if, guys, did you know this? If I had a rad counter, I'd also have to proliferate the rad counter. Oh. But because I don't,
Why would
I don't have
the
to.
counters?
Oh, it'll become clear in a moment.
Okay.
I'm going to draw this card. I'm going to play this Port Town tapped because I don't want to reveal.
Oh, no island, no.
And then I would like to pay 3 to cast Whirler Virtuoso. When Whirler Virtuoso enters the battlefield, I gain an energy from Aetherstorm Rock for 3, and then 3 energy from Whirler Virtuoso to 6. It also fabricates and will put 1 counter. I think we're going to pass the turn.
At the end of your turn, I'm going to tap this Tainted Wood for a green because I do control a swamp, and this Talisman of Impulse for a colorless, and I'm going to activate Tarmogoyf Nest. Make a Tarmogoyf.
That's a Tarmogoyf, all right.
If I've been keeping track of everything properly, we just had an enchantment enter, so now there are 7 card types.
Not in the graveyard, though.
Mana Reflection.
Mana Reflection.
Oh, wow.
This was it.
Yeah.
Look, this is Aaron's fault.
That's
If I had taken my Mana Reflection, I wouldn't have killed it. And now these Tarmogoyfs...
I'm going to set your house on fire. Do you ever think about that?
You already did.
This is a threat,
I needed this
threat outside of Magic the Gathering.
I needed
This is a personal police of Winnipeg. This is a direct threat.
Editor Phil, please.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to draw a card. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Everybody in the club, now come on and jive. Paying an extra 2 for Coram, the Undertaker.
You paid an extra
4.
3.
You did pay currently an extra.
Oh, right. It doesn't cost 5? That's crazy. This card should cost 5, honestly. So he's going to come back and play. Currently, he is still a 9/9 because of the...
Trastman.
9/5.
Yeah.
A 9/5. Apologies. But yes, the
You're forgiven.
Terastodon. The Terastodon does some stuff. So I'm going to move to combat. And I'm going to swing in at Alex for with my 9/5. I would like to trigger everybody mill a card. Exotic Orchard.
Wayfair Bowl.
At Arkar Wastes.
What is this?
It's a Planeswalker.
Planeswalker. That's an extra...
This guy's bigger.
Is he biggest?
Okay, so this is still 9/5 coming at you.
Sure. 24. Nope, 26. I can do math.
I'm going to play this Exotic Orchard from my graveyard as my land for the turn. I'm going to tap it to cast Alex's Wayfarer's Bauble. Oh, gimme!
It's not a combo.
Then I'm just going to pass the turn.
Not a lot of good attacks here.
You should attack Alex.
I don't know about that. I'm gonna draw a card.
Oh, block. I have a 10/10.
I'll play a Tomb of the. You have to double block. It's a menace.
It's fine. I have a plan.
You can't block.
I have a plan.
I am so smart. I have a Tomb of the Spirit Dragon. I can gain 1 life for each colorless creature I control. That's crazy.
Hell
1,
yeah,
2,
dude.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
He might odd.
Combat. Move to combat.
Okay, it's fine. Don't attack me.
Attack Jan.
Okay, pongify your thing.
No!
I would like to give you another
Well,
3/3.
that's a shame. All right.
No, I wanted to see that happen.
I will get another experience counter as well, since Jan is bullying me.
Oh, yeah.
He keeps trading my permanents for 3/3s.
Here's your ape.
Oh, cool. Thank you. Well,
Those don't even come in your deck.
it's good to know. Thank you for that. I'm going to pay some mana and sacrifice this for 7, which gives me another experience to cast a Twins of Discord.
Oh, this is a good one.
It is a 7 mana 8/6. Whenever you attack, choose odd or even. Creatures with mana value of that quality can't block this turn. I don't know why that sounds weird to me.
It's a weird line of text.
Then each other colorless creature you control has Bloodthirst 2. Do you want to give me the 3/3 other token, the rapid hybridization for this one too, or?
I mean, we'll see. If you keep attacking me.
Anyway, I cast this thing. A few things happen again. I'm going to scry. It's going to make another 0/1, and then I'm going to draw a card after at the very end of it.
We all lose 2 life?
Yes.
Yeah.
So I was going to recreate this guy. I'm
Bill's
going
still in
to
his
scry this
30s.
card to the top of my library, I guess. No, I don't want you to cast that card. Wait, draw it. Haha! The draw a card off of Garrick's Uprising. I'm so smart. Look at me. All my 3/3s.
Yeah.
All 2 of them.
Done?
Yes.
Okay. Well, untap. Now that Aaron's finally done playing Magic.
I cascaded 4 times last time.
Oh, this card. Yeah.
There's so much beef on this
I don't even understand what it's for. It's from nothing. It's like you walked into Wendy's and they were just like, you want a chicken sandwich? Too bad.
I'm going to tap 3. I'm going to cast the Skullwinder.
Ooh. Oh. Yeah, that's a guy.
Who are you targeting?
Oh, you pick up a Trastodon. That's crazy.
I'm going to pick me, pick Alex.
No.
You get to get a card back from your graveyard.
Oh, okay, cool.
Oh.
Oh, you can pick up a Pongify again. That's crazy.
Yeah. Oh, I think you did. Oh, look at that.
I'm
Look
gonna
at the beast within.
I knew I should have put it in my graveyard.
I'm gonna choose Solemn Simulacrum.
Yeah, do what you want.
I'm going to do the Tatiova.
That's uncommon.
That's fine.
That's crazy. You could have had a rare.
It's uncommonly good.
I could have had a lot of things.
4/5?
4/5. Cast Tatiova.
Sounds good.
Lazatep Quarry. Gain a life, draw a card.
Okay.
I'll tap 4, and I will cast Jyoti.
Sure. Moag.
Moag Ancient. And here's the battlefield. I'm going to make a Dryad Arbor. It's going to enter the battlefield. I'm going to gain a life and draw a card.
That's so crazy.
Beginning of each combat, land creatures get +X till end of turn, where X is Yoti's power. Now I have multiple mana values.
Yeah, you better have them on my turn.
Pass it to
Okie dokie. At the end of your turn, I'm going to pay 2 and tap Cayth. This time we're going to proliferate the Whirler Virtuoso and my energy. So that goes to 2 and that goes to 7.
Interesting.
And we're going to untap. Are y'all ready to see the payoff?
Yes.
Okay, I kind of like this payoff, so
Interesting.
let me know what you think about it. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for Localized Destruction.
Uh-oh.
Sure.
I get an energy counter.
Okay.
Go to 8. Then I may pay 1 or more energy. I'm going to pay 4 to go to 4.
I see what he's...
If I do, each creature I control with power 4, it's all of them, gain indestructible this way until end of turn.
Uh-huh.
Then I'll destroy all creatures.
Uh-huh.
Effects.
I'm gonna ping myself for 1 with this Talisman of Indulgence to make a black to regenerate my Mortivore.
Tap it, remove it from combat.
Yes.
I will sacrifice my Eldrazi Spawn and colors.
Okay. Okay. So scoop him up. Oh, not Mortivore.
Yes. Not
In fact, he gets much bigger, I think.
Yes, he does actually. Quite a bit bigger. Okay, so my Mortivore is going to regenerate. I do have a Stitcher Supplier trigger, so I'm going to mill 3. Ignoble Hierarch, Swamp, and Izoni Thousand-Eyed. So now there are a total of, I believe, 16 creatures. So this Mortivore is a 16/16.
Disgusting. Terrifying.
Absolutely.
I'm going to attack you for. It's going to be 5 by the time I pay the 2 energy here.
That's kind of rude.
Yeah. That is the end of my turn.
Okay. I'm going to mega untap this Mortivore, as well as the rest of my permanents. Upkeep, draw. This is a fun one. This is a fun card that I've just drawn for this turn. I'm going to play this Shadow Blood Ridge. It's not the card that I'm referring to, but I'm going to tap these 3, one of these being a green, to play this Polygoyf. So this is a Tarmogoyf that has Trample and Myriad. The current Tarmogoyf value is 8. So this is an 8/9 with Myriad.
But why? Why does it also have haste?
It also has haste because I have this anger in my graveyard.
I got some anger in me too.
Yeah, Jan.
Wow. I've got some anger and Aaron, apparently.
I cannot recast my commander. I don't have enough mana for that.
Shame.
So
Brought this on.
I'm so beaten up over it.
I'm going to move to combat.
Yeah.
I'm going to attack Alex
Whoa!
with Mortivore.
Yeah, sure.
And then Aaron with Polygoyf, which will create 2 additional Goyfs that have Trample that are coming at Jan and
8?
Alex. They are 8/9s with Trample.
I'm going to go ahead and throw Whirler Virtuoso in front of Mortivore to
Excellent.
only take 8.
Okay.
Go to 16.
So that will grow the Mortivore. These Tarmogoyf, or these Polygoyf tokens are going to die. And then I believe I'm just going to pass the turn.
My board's a worse. I'm gonna draw a card. Yeah, I'm gonna play Endbringer. I like Endbringer.
Does it bring the end?
Kind of.
Well, actually, not taking questions at the moment. I like to scry 1 off my Pathmaster tree. Leave it on top.
Then you're going to draw that card?
I would like to draw a card of character pricing.
Yep.
Wow.
Whoa, try to.
Come on, Aaron.
Play more
I didn't draw the Spawners Enclave at all, I promise.
Yeah, you know what? Game loss. Be more careful next time.
Only got 2 more of those left in me. I'll pass turn.
All right, I'm going to tap, and when I tap, my upkeep is
Untap.
rapid hybridization.
Untap.
Draw this card.
Alex, I'm an effect in your untap step.
Okay, in mine? Okay, sounds good.
I'm going to cast my commander, Jyoti.
Yeah.
Because it's the second time I cast him,
get 2
I'm
of
going to get 2 Dryads.
That's pretty good.
And I'm gonna
They're
draw-
1/1s, correct?
They are.
Shame.
Nothing to do about it.
Nothing. That Brecken doesn't care about, it's fine. It's fine.
That's you. I'm going to play this Quandrix Campus tapped.
Okay.
Write that down. I don't have an island or a forest.
That's a Quandrix Campus. That's how that card does it all.
I would have played it, though. I had them. Come on.
What else?
Keep up, Aaron. I'm going to play this Exhibition map.
Okay.
And
Exhibition, man.
Expedition.
It does a different thing.
And let's
even
just
know
tap out, play Mirage Mirror.
Seems great.
I'm Pester.
Sounds good. I'm going to go ahead and tap 2 and tap Cayth to proliferate, and this time it will be everybody.
Oh, he doesn't have a plan now.
All right, and now I'm going to untap.
Untap.
Thank you.
I'll let you know if I untick your faces on Moto. Assume I have all those little triangles lit up.
We're going to pay blue, red, some other stuff for 5 total for confiscation coup.
Oh, that's a Mortivore. Baby.
Choose target artifact or creature. Mortivore. Gain
Regenerate.
gain 4 energy. Spend 4 energy because that's how much it costs.
That is a plan for Mortivore.
What? Here you go.
We're gonna talk about that while cut.
That was the plan. Pass the turn.
I unfortunately have an effect for my poor Mortivore.
Oh dear.
I'm going to tap for a black and then pain myself for a red.
You terminate it?
I would like to cast Terminate, targeting Mortivore.
It'd be funny if it was Brand.
I'd like to regenerate. Oh.
That's some good Odyssey block plane
you.
shift interactions.
Yep.
If I can't have it, nobody can.
That seems reasonable.
Then, as well, during your end step, I'm going to activate this Tarmogoyf Nest to make a Tarmogoyf.
That's a lot of
You
goifs.
can have so many Terminals.
Yes. Then I would like to. The turn is ending, so I think I moved to my untap step.
Okay.
Oh, okay. This is a dexterity game.
Do you have plans for these Terminals?
It's they attack you.
Whoa!
I would like to kick things off. I'm going to tap this Shadow Blood Ridge for a black and a red, and use both for this Accursed Marauder. When Accursed Marauder enters the battlefield, each player sacrifices a non-token creature. In response to its enter the battlefield, I would like to crew Filigree Racer.
I have a response to that coming. That Blood stack. It's the threat to burn your house down.
I mean, that resolves.
That'll resolve. Jan, you got anything?
Endbringer.
You untap.
Plan.
I'm gonna real quick proliferate
Yes.
and then sacrifice my commander.
Makes sense.
My Endbringer.
I'm going to sacrifice this Accursed Marauder.
Your house is safe for now, Jan.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
I'm going to tap this Mossfire Valley for a red and a green, and activate Tarmogoyf Nest to make an additional Tarmogoyf.
That is also hasty.
It is also hasty.
Oh dear.
You think when they designed Tarmogoyf, they thought like in the future in Commander,
Haste and trample.
there was just in Commander you just played one every turn, and they had haste and by day power.
On the bright side, the Tarmogoyfs don't have trample, right?
Correct. They are just Tarmogoyfs.
Oh, good.
Shame.
Thank
What
you.
do blockers will have? Ah, right.
Okay, so Alex is currently at 16.
Yep.
So I'm going to move to combat. I will attack Aaron with the Polygoyf. I'm going to attack also Aaron with this Filigree Racer, and then Alex with one Tarmogoyf and Jen with another Tarmogoyf. So I have 16 coming at everybody base. The Filigree Racer is going at, I've already forgotten,
Aaron.
Me.
at Aaron. And then, yeah, I think each of the rest of you is being attacked with the Tarmogoyf.
So Alex and I are being attacked by 2 Terminals.
Yes.
One has trample. Aaron is being attacked
Aaron is
by
being attacked.
one Termogoyf and
One Tarmogoyf and that. Yes.
Sure.
I will block to go to 8.
Excellent.
I cannot block.
I will block also
Excellent.
to go to 9.
8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I go to 7.
There was an attack trigger on the Filigree Racer. I'm not going to use it. I will... Actually, you know what? I am going to use it. I'm going to jumpstart this Rampant Growth in my graveyard.
You got.
And discard a Forgotten Cave to jumpstart it.
That costs you 2 energy. Don't forget.
Yes, sorry. I go down to 2 energy. I'm going to discard this Forgotten Cave to Rampant Growth, which then gets exiled.
Sure.
I'm going to find this mountain off of Rampant Growth, put it into play tapped. And then, yeah, I'm just going to pass over to Aaron.
Untap. No Endbringer. Draw a card. Play Carplusian Forest.
Gesundheit.
I have 8 mana now. I'm going to pay 8 mana.
Oh.
Oh, God.
I'm going to cast Eldrazi Conscription. I'm going to target Forest Dryad token.
That doesn't say you control?
No, just an aura.
Oh my
Does it give
god.
it- Oh, okay.
Oh.
Just +10/+10 Annihilator 2.
Oh. Okay.
That's it. I will pass.
All right.
Okay.
Untap.
You know, it's 11/11 Dryad Harper's coming for you.
I'm terrified.
Could also kill me.
But then I lose the conscription.
Me too.
That'd be so funny. I'm going to give you this thing.
Oh, wait. I can sacrifice the enchantment because I control it, right? Because it's Annihilator 2. If he attacks
yeah,
me,
yeah.
I will sack the enchantment. I will
It's a
decide to
one.
live.
Yeah, decide to live. Yeah. That's actually very funny.
That's really good. Okay, I got to think now. I didn't have an 11/11 2 minutes ago.
That's true.
Okay, I'm going to go to combat. I'm going to attack Bill.
Yeah, that checks out. Annihilator 2, I'm going to sacrifice this tapped forest and this Wayfarer's Bubble.
My Wayfarer's Bubble!
Here's your stuff back. Thank you.
It's working.
It is working. Okay, well, I'll play this Sunken Palace as my land for turn. All right, I'm going to tap 2 and then 6. I'm going to cast a Hydroid Crisis, X equals 6. So I'm going to gain 3 life, draw 3 cards, 3, and then I'm going to put 6 counters on hand.
Powerful.
Smaller than Tarmogoyf.
It is smaller than a Tarmogoyf.
Polygoyf.
Master?
Pass the turn. Okay. I'm going to untap, upkeep, and draw. I'm going to cry forever, weeping, gnashing of teeth. What's the mana value
Mana value.
of Polygoyf?
It's 3.
3.
Yeah, it is 2 and a green.
3.
Wow, it's not even 2.
No,
3.
Shame.
it's more expensive than Tarmogoyf.
Which means Skyclave Apparition can hit it.
Well, it can.
Ooh, yeah.
it's just gone forever.
Yes.
Exile.
And then I make a 3/3 apparition.
When this dies.
when it's-
Yeah.
Oh, when it dies?
Yeah, you don't get bonus right now. White cards are good. It's not 2020 anymore.
That's tough.
Speaking of
Tough and rough.
not being good anymore, here's Solemn Simulacrum.
Excellent.
And we'll find this island and put that into play. That's it. That's all. Good luck, Bill.
I'm going to tap this Talisman of Impulse for green, paying a life, and then this Talisman of Indulgence for a colorless. This is at your end step.
Sounds good.
I'm going to cast this Grapple with the Past. I'm going to mill 3 cards, then return a creature or land from my graveyard to my hand. Broodmate Tyrant, Dackmore Salvage, Final Act. I am going to return Accursed Marauder from my graveyard.
That's a token.
Then I will move to my turn.
Okay.
I'm going to tap this Shadow Blood Ridge to cast this Accursed Marauder. ETB, each player sacrifices a non-token creature.
I'll sacrifice Solemn Simulacrum, drawing a card.
Hydroid Crisis.
Okay. Then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I would like to encore this creature that just got put into my graveyard. This is Broodmate Tyrant.
Okay.
So encore, I make a token copy of it for each opponent I control, and when it enters the battlefield, I create a 5/5 red dragon creature token with flying. And each of these need to attack a different player this turn. I have 3 of them.
I do like the whole deck is like, remember Jund?
Yeah.
Remember Broodmate Dragon?
Each of these Broodmate Tyrants has to attack a different player. So I'm coming at each of you for 5 with flying.
Yep.
Okay.
Yes. So I will attack each of you with 1 dragon for an additional 5 each.
The Dragon Token 7 case is a little awkward.
Yes. Yeah. Everything has haste because of my guy. Yeah.
Yeah.
Then the remainder are going at Jan. These 2 Tarmogoyfs. So an additional 16 damage.
So Alex and I both have dragons that'll kill us.
Yep.
Correct? So you have 2 dragons and 2 Tarmogoyfs tagging you.
So yeah, that's math. So I think you win, Bill.
I believe so.
Sounds
I've
about
attacked
right.
each of you for 10 and Jan for 26.
One blocker does not do it.
Yeah.
Good game. Good game.
Excuse me while I return.
Yeah, I was say, give us our stuff back.
Joke's on you, my cards weren't good enough.
Here's your filigree racer.
Thank you.
Well, this one was pretty good.
Oh, sick. My card is sick.
Yeah, I think the TSN turning point for this deck, for this game specifically, was turn 1, Mill Anger.
Is that a turning point? That was turn
No,
1?
no. The TSN turning point was that sack a non-token creature.
Yeah, that card's really good.
That twice was sick. I had to choose between steal the big guy and a Chroma's Will gain 26. So just not quite enough to kill you.
Yeah.
And I thought, well, do I hope that you don't have an explosive turn, which you ended up having, or do I punch you in the face? And that was the wrong call. Oh well.
It happens. Yeah, but this guy getting value just every turn, being able to keep cards in my hand by playing your stuff, and then eventually just
That anger was pretty impressive.
The anger was, I think, extremely fundamental to how this played out. I don't think that every game is going to look like that with this deck, but this game specifically was quite cool.
I think prior to setting up the localized destruction, the 2 of you actually were getting to the point where your board states were going to be able to stall stuff out pretty well.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah. No, I think at that I was coming up on making one big swing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My deck was very fragile. Or sorry, my board is very fragile. Yeah, I don't know what I would have needed for this commander to kind of work, whether it's more smaller devoid creatures that make more of the spawns. But because I couldn't develop any of my mana with like mana artifacts, stuff like that, once I Borgat Wrath one time, my hand was awkward of Morphon not working too well with the backup commander, and then 2 other spells requiring permanence to be in play.
Yeah.
You know, it just didn't really work out.
I was also waiting because the other part of this text is at the beginning of each combat, land creatures get +X/+X. So I was going to wait for you and your stupid Endbringer, be like, oh, are you going to try to attack me for 5 or are you going to ping my 1/1? Because once you move to combat, you missed your chance.
That's good. That's good.
That's one draw card.
Yeah, I think the alt commanders on these are actually pretty good all around. I was very impressed by Coram.
Yes, I do genuinely feel like he just gives you consistent value. Like he's very
like
sort
a
of
traditional
grindy.
Jund card.
I think, you can cut all the Termagoyfs and Goyfs out of that deck.
Yeah.
and
But then it wouldn't be Jund.
it would be Jund.
Remember
Yeah.
Jund?
One of the upgrades to this deck, Aaron has already made upgrades to these decks, so I don't know if this is true, but Blightning needs to be in this deck. It's just Blightning, Bloodbraid Elf,
Bad news about a lot of the Boomer Jund cards. They maybe got cut. pretty
Liliana of the Veil.
When you were like, oh, I have a classic Jund turn. I thought you were going to swamp Thoughtseize me.
That would have been very sick. To be
That is
fair.
a classic Jund.
That is a classic turn 1 Jund play.
Well, one classic thing you can do is head on down to your local game store and ask them for Gamegenic products. That's everything from sleeves to deck boxes to playmats. There's even binders and all sorts of unique things that might even make your board gaming habits feel a little nicer than they currently do. We want to thank once again Wizards of the Coast for sending us these decks early. We want to say thank you, especially though, to our patrons. You're going to see those names passing under us, passing past my head on both sides. They're all the folks that help keep the lights on around here. And if you want to join their illustrious ranks, all you have to do is head down below here. And while you're liking and subscribing, hit the button that says Patreon on it. For as little as $1 per month, you can knock over these cards. No, you can't. I have to knock over the cards, but you can help me knock over the cards by getting here, keeping the lights on, and making sure we've got things to do. I just want to say thank you once again so much to everybody that's watched. If you haven't watched the Face Commanders episode that came out yesterday, go look for it on the channel. And we got 2 more games coming. 2 of them. 2 of them. So check the calendar. We put that up at the beginning, so if you need to go back and see that. And we hope you have a great day.